outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll run it with Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Allen on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Oh, my son! Ready!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Allen looking to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Allen. Oh, Allen loses it! And the Broncos corral it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Kill, 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 kill! On my set! Ready! My name is... Hey, Sean, let's go!
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Ready! Kill, 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 kill!
Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On my set! Ready! My name is...
To throw, here's Nix. We're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
On my set! Ready! My name is...
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
On my set! Ready! My name is...
Give right side to Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! 80! Half 85, half 80. What is that?
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
56, 56!
Throwing from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills trailing in the early going. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Regular. I did it. Middle. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
What's that?
On 4th down, Allen finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stop. Look out.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Again, Allen to the air. Quick slit complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
52.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Look out.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prater on to send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it, man. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Denver.
Go. Punch left.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
11. Hey!
Nix from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Now Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, son. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Captain, 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 captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now.
Kill, 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 kill. Hold on, son. Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the 32-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, son. Hold on. Ready. Right here, right. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Right here, right. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
Number 11. Captain, 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 captain.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Has it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Off 52.
Again, it's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Regular. Alert! What's that?
Back to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Bills 22, Broncos 21.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Captain.
Here he is to throw. Finds the in route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Bills opting for dime coverage for this third down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. That'll be the first and more. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
A 59-yard attempt.
Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And his time expires. This game ends.